Hello friend, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com, and today I want to talk to you about having faith in God. One of my favorite passages of Scripture is Mark 11:22 through 24, because within these three verses you have Jesus explaining to you how to get what you want in prayer. Now some people have tried to dismiss everything Jesus said in verse 23 and 24 by using verse 22 in some weird perversion, because Jesus said in Mark 11:22 to have faith in God. And they say, well, see, this means you're supposed to expect whatever, and whatever happens must have been God's will, and you can't really expect the best out of life. You can't expect good things, because you got to have some bad things. You got to have some suffering. And this kind of mentality, as if that kind of mentality is faith in God. That's not faith in God. That's unbelief. You do have faith in something there, but it's faith in negativity, faith in misery, faith in suffering, faith in unbelief, faith in doubt, faith in misery. But that's not faith in God. The Bible's very clear that God freely gives us all things. He gives us the desires of our heart. There is no lack or limit. When you look to Him as your source, the source of all things, nothing can come except it comes through the Creator of all the creation. How difficult is it for Him to grant your simple request when you pray and believe when you prayed that you received? How could you not receive it? That's why it's so important to have faith in God. Having faith in God does not mean faith in chance, faith in circumstances, accepting whatever comes must be God's will. Having faith in God is knowing that when you pray, you believe that you receive and you shall have it. Every time. Because God is faithful and He is the source of all things. When you get that rooted in your mind, that He is the source, He's infinite, He's above all, He created all, and in Him we live and move and have our being, you can have anything. Now, some people don't like the implications of this because they think, well, people are going to want material things and they're going to want to heap things upon their own lusts and all this stuff. Listen, when you can have all things and God is your source and supply of all things, you can do great things in life. It's not just about stacking up mansions and houses and cars and trips and gold and luxury clothing. It's about being the best you could possibly be. Because when you're the best you can possibly be and you have all your needs and wants met, you know what happens? You're able to help others. I live in the country and there are ponds in the country. People will dig a pond, they put fish in there. Sometimes the ducks will come in, especially during the winter because we're in the south. They fly and you'll see ducks all in people's pond. But here's the thing, when there's a lot of rain, that pond overflows onto the rest of the land around it. When you have an abundance, your little tiny life is like that pond. And I'm saying little and tiny because there are billions of people. And compared to the infinite God, it's just a speck. But when you have that source turned and flowing blessings onto you, it overflows onto everybody around you. You become a blessing. You bless other people. Other people are enriched and blessed and prospered because you're blessed and prospered and enriched. I understand that people will try to use this for selfish means only. But if you truly have faith in God, you're going to get the results you want. And those results are going to be so infinite, so abundant, so overflowing, so exceeding above all that you could ask or think, that it's going to bless other people as well. My friend, I want to encourage you today, have faith in God. Don't have faith in chance. Don't doubt God. Don't have faith in unbelief. Don't operate in fear. Have faith in God. May God bless you richly.